In my last issue last week, I said that the Australian central bank would cut interest rates and we could capitalize on that. That's exactly what happened. The central bank lowered the interest rate and the Australian dollar fell by almost 300 pips, which means $300 per lot traded in the MetaTrader platform. By the way, to trade one standard lot, you only need $100 and open a brokerage account via the link in the description of this video. There will be an interesting news this week too. Right now we will see it in the economic calendar, and I also expect a good profit. In order not to miss such news, subscribe to my Telegram channel by the link in the description. We will also discuss my reversal points directly on the chart in the MetaTrader platform, which I trade myself and also publish in my VIP channel. And we will discuss which currency pair is the best to trade with my trading robot. My name is Roman Kornic. You are on the channel about professional trading. So, here we go. So, open the economic calendar and look at the important news that moved the markets. On Wednesday, May 28th, there's going to be news. Data on the interest rate decision by the Central Bank of New Zealand. And the current rate is 3.5%, and it's projected to go down to 3.25%. In general, the interest rate cut is kind of good news because loans are getting cheaper. But in the moment for us, for traders, and if you are a trader, it is very important. In the moment of interest rate reduction, the currency usually declines sharply. And in this case, the New Zealand dollar can fall very sharply and you can make money on that. So in order not to miss this news, subscribe to my Telegram channel on the link in the description of this video. 30 minutes before the news release, I warn everyone, make my forecast, write the data, what the actual data is, and we make money on it together. Now let's take a look at the chart of the New Zealand dollar. And what do we see? We see kind of an uptrend, but right now we see a reversal of the New Zealand dollar downward. And it is natural, after every break of a strong level, the price corrects back to test this level and decide to go further or go back. And in general, this news that the New Zealand dollar may decline, of course, will provoke it to go down to this line. The upper purple line is the resistance line, and now it's going to be a mirror support line. I like these lines very much because my reversal points work very well on them. Look, here I am showing my pivot point, and as soon as the price comes to this line, there will most likely be a correction. It happens very often. Here you can buy and make money on the growth. That is, we buy, the New Zealand dollar grows, we make money on it. I publish such reversal points very often, or rather not often, but I publish selected reversal points in my VIP channel. So if you are interested, subscribe to use good reversal point. And now I am showing you free of charge. You can learn how I determine them. And if you are just starting to study the financial market, you can test them and see how they work out. And now, on the eve of the news, there will be news on Wednesday. On the eve of the news that the New Zealand Central Bank is likely to cut the interest rate and the New Zealand dollar may fall. A lot of people will start to sell. I am basically giving into that urge to sell too, but I still like more precise, let's say, inputs. And these are reversal points. So I'll wait until the price reaches here. I'll buy from here and make money on the upside. If the price breaks this line, we have one more pivot point down here. This is the support line right here. You can buy from it as soon as the price reaches here and make money on the growth. You can also apply the averaging strategy. If the price breaks through this line here, which is unlikely, but if it does break through it and goes further, you can buy up here on the support line and thus average your position. But this is for those who like the averaging strategy. By the way, my trading robot works according to the averaging strategy. And now let's see which currency pair is the best to use it on. In my opinion, the most favorable moment for trading robot in buy and sell mode at the same time. The currency pair British Fung to Japanese yen is suitable. Look, it's like this. Well, not a clearly defined sideways trend. But what is important for us is not even the fact that the trend is sideways, but a good correction. You see, as soon as the price, let's say, reaches a maximum, then immediately goes down. As soon as it reaches a certain level, it goes back down. And it is trading in this, roughly speaking, channel. That is why such moments are very good. If you trade my robot Fly Dynamic right now, you can open an additional currency pair British Pound and Japanese Yen and run it in buy and sell mode at the same time. If you find it difficult to set it up, feel free to contact us. We have a customization specialist. He will help you set it up. Write to me in Telegram. I will tell you how to get it. Consultation. Well, if you have not yet tried my trading robot, then write to me on the link in the description in Telegram. I will tell you how to get it for free. I give it for a test period. If you need it for a week, please test it. You can use it on any broker on any accounts, real or demo. By the way, I talked about it at the presentation I was invited to at the glossy Very Pair magazine here in Yekaterinburg. So if you are interested in trading algorithms, be sure to email me at the link in the description and take the trading robot for testing. Let's see some more reversal points that can be traded this week. Let's look at the most popular currency pair euro-dollar as an example. It is also in a small stop right now. And here, what do we observe? We have a certain resistance line. Let's draw a reversal point here. When the price comes up to it, it will be possible to sell to make money on the decline. But if it goes back, we have several reversal points here. Here we have a resistance line, a mirror support line. Let's mark here a variant of the forum to enter the trade right here. And if the price goes further, it can also, by the way, average here. From this line, you can also buy, make money on the growth. That is basically, we don't care where the price will go, whether it will go up or down. We just need to wait for the fish to swim into the net or the euro dollar to reach the reversal point. From there, we buy or sell and make money on it. I remind you that my trading strategy is scalping. That is, I mark entry points for short movement. That is not that you come in and wait there for a week. Although some of my traders trade in this way, some of them even use trading robots to enter by my reversal points from the VIP channel. But who trades? You can use this advice. And in general, I trade short term. That is, I believe that the price rebounds very often, and I see it, I observe it. But as a rule, the movement is short, and you can make money on it, of course, with leverage. That is why you need to choose a broker that has leverage. I work with such brokers because, for example, there are very few brokers on the Russian market that provide leverage. That is why we use foreign brokers. Well, you will find the most reliable of them on the link in the description. But if you are just starting your way in trading, then be sure to take my basic course on trading for beginners from scratch. I give it to everyone for free who replenishes the account on my link, trades at brokers recommended by me. I wanted to return to the currency pair British pound Japanese yen, which I recommended to you for trading robot. But here you can also trade manually. Look, here is the M15 time frame, quite scalper-like, right? Here and here, I see a support line. I just noticed it. I decided to show you this. And also, there is a resistance line, and in the near future, the price is likely to reach either the resistance line or the support line. There are good reversal points from here, but look, this is scalping. Yes, there will probably be a correction. Well, presumably there may be 50 or 100 pips, but I count on 15 to 30 pips. Yes, it's not much, but it's scalping. For those who need a quick and large amount, please, you can use these reversal points. And lastly, let's take a look at your favorite gold. I will even show you a good example of how the reversal points work. I gave this point in my last issue, and in the VIP channel, by the way, I gave this signal. Speaking of which, gold against the Australian dollar has already worked out its signal, which I wrote about in my web channel. But gold worked out its signal just now. And an inattentive viewer of my YouTube channel may say that this is actually where this correction is. But if we take a closer look, for example on M5, we will see that the price reached the level and made a correction. Let's calculate how much 890 pips is no less than 890 pips. That's a lot of pips. Yes, it didn't touch this line exactly, but it shouldn't. Keep in mind that if you use my pivot points, I recommend entering the trade early because the market is not math. It's never gonna touch you exactly. It's always either a little bit off or a little bit over. So if you use my reversal points, open a trade in advance. If you're afraid of high volume, split it into several parts. This is the kind of standard advice that I give even in my professional course, which, by the way, you can read the program on the link in the description. I have a link to my website there. Speaking of scalping, it's an interesting strategy in general, and it has different types. And I recently did an interview with a trader, a live interview with a trader from the Czech Republic, which I should have already published by this issue. Watch it on my channel, here. I'll give you a hint here. The link to the video, if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to watch it. He just talks about how he trades scalping on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is just now perfect for this because it recently broke through the historical maximum. Now volatility is increased, and accordingly Bitcoin is very good. And very much in the opinion of this trader, just right for a scalping strategy. I also sometimes give my Bitcoin reversal points, but they are not in this issue. Maybe they will be in the next one. But if you are interested, listen to his strategy. Be sure to follow the link and watch the interview with this trader. We could end on this positive note, but I want to say a couple more words about the wallet that I use on my phone, right in Telegram. If you live in Russia and you want to pay for purchases in cafes, in restaurants, in stores, in terminals with a QR code, you don't have to change the USDT that you withdraw your profit from the broker into rubles. You don't have to change it now. It's already last century. You can just open this app in Telegram as like a chat, scan the QR code and pay everything directly with cryptocurrency, what it costs in rubles. It's very cool. It's very convenient. I've been using it for a few months now, so I recommend it to everyone. Go to the link in the description of this video. There will be a link. Pay with crypto in rubles in stores of the Russian Federation. So use it and everything will be fine. We wish you a successful trading week. Trade with pleasure. Bye, everyone.